What's going on, everybody? Happy New Year. I'm recording this in January 2026. I'm not sure if I'll be able to post it before February. I've been pretty busy lately. Just want to give you guys an update. So I ended up dropping my bike the other day, and it happened while I was riding with my wife. And when you're riding with a second person, when you're getting to a stop, if the person is sitting like farther back, the front of the bike gets a little bit wobbly. And while you're riding, it's totally fine, but when you're getting to a stop, it gets a little bit wobbly. And the main reason that it happened is because I'm short, right? So I'm like 5'6", 7-ish. And when I got to a stop, I had the suspension on the highest, so like 2 people, and that raises the bike quite a bit. And I have to tiptoe the bike, and with 2 people, for me getting to a stop and tiptoeing, if the bike leans a little bit to either side, it's very hard to keep the balance, keep the bike up. So I couldn't keep the bike up, and then I dropped the bike, but it was literally at a very slow speed, like getting to a stop. I think we might have already been stopped, and the bike started leaning to the side a bit, and it was just a very slow speed drop. Like I held the bike as it was dropping, so it wasn't like we just dropped like out of nowhere, right? And but yeah, it was a bit not scary, because I mean, there's no way we could get hurt just by tilting to the side and falling, right? But when it happened, I was just frustrated, and felt bad because my wife was in the back and she fell on the ground too. So I didn't really care about the bike. Honestly, usually if I was by myself, I would be frustrated because I dropped the bike and there were probably going to be scratches on the bike and all. But since my wife was in the back, I just cared about my wife, and I was just asking if she was okay. And she was. No one was injured. It was just, as I mentioned, like the bike was falling and I was holding onto it. I didn't even fall to the ground. I just held the bike. But the good news is the crash bar took all the damage. There's no damage to the bike other than a little scratch here on the hand guard. A tiny little scratch on the hand guard, and the clutch lever broke. So I guess the clutch lever did what it's supposed to do, which is brake whenever it takes damage like that, right? So it doesn't bend. So it didn't bend, it just broke apart. So now I'm riding with a half clutch lever, but totally doable. I usually use just 2 fingers anyway. So yeah, that happened. I was not happy about it, but while riding, it wouldn't happen while riding, because when you're riding with 2 people, barely noticeable that there's a second person back there, unless you're doing slow speed turns. It's barely noticeable. But yeah, getting to a stop, that's the part that sucks. So Tour Attack crash bars, these are the ones that I have. I believe the link is in the description. So if you guys have any questions on that, there's no other damage to the bike that I could find other than just a little scratch on the crash bar and a little scratch on the handguard, and the handguard broke. That's it. A bit windy, so I don't know if it's gonna be loud right now, but that's one of the cons about getting a bike that's tall and you're short. If you're tiptoeing and you're riding with two people, you might get to situations like that. I feel like overall it's an excellent bike, very comfortable for me to ride with my wife. It has plenty of power for two up. Plenty of power for two people, very comfortable. It's just the main shoot was not really with the bike. It's just me being short, not being able to reach the ground, and be able to flat foot and have more stability to hold the bike up. But yeah, I mean, these are things I guess we learn. So I'm pretty new to riding with my bike with my wife too. Pretty new to riding with my wife, so it's not like ride with her daily and I should know all of that already. You know, sometimes when you get a new bike in the beginning, even by yourself, if it's a tall bike, it's hard if you're short like me. But you get used to it. And with my wife too, I'm sure eventually I'll just get used to it and learn the tricks to not let that happen again. But yeah, since it's all new to both of us, I knew it could happen. So, what are you guys up to? It's been very cold here in the Bay Area. It's like 47 degrees, that's what the bike's saying right now. Not my favorite time of the year. Not a big fan of this cold weather. I grew up in Brazil, which was always warm. So 47 degrees is not ideal for me. And hope you guys are doing well. If you guys are still riding, let me know what type of bike you guys ride. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Come on, buddy. Make a little way, please.